Here at 3589 Wolf Road in Taylor Mill, where I grew up, and Gerald grew up, and Mary Ruth and Judy and Barbara, where Jay met Barbara. Used to come and court her here before she went off to college, and then she came back and they got married, Jay Brandner, and some great times here. So all the neighbors here, the Halberstats, the Williamses, the Culbersons, the Exlers, Bob and Bill, the Marshalls, Rob Marshall and Bob Marshall, all of them growing up in this territory with my great sister Barbara and Mary Ruth and Judy Lynn and me before we moved out onto 6168 Martin Road. This was our home. See if I can get a little better picture of it over here in a minute. The Halberstats right across the street, Dudley Martin right up the street, Ricky Williams and all the Williamses, are a bunch of them, and the Armstrongs. Oh, wonderful family, wonderful memories here. Wonderful memories. Of course, the garage has been added on. They've kept it up really nice, though, I have to say. Whoever lives there has done a beautiful job. And I think they've been there quite some time. 3589 Wolf Road. And the Luzaters right across the street. Of course, the Waymans, the Dieters, Charlie Dieters, and all the other Dieters, a whole slew of Dieters, Bud Dieters, all knew each other, and great families here from this area. The Luzaters, and of course over there across the street is the house that Phil and Resnick and Donna Resnick live in. Great couple, and he's a great professor at Northern and at Gateway. And that lot there that you saw earlier, and right there on the corner, has an interesting history, because that's where Nick's Grove was going to be. And when they come out there was sort of as the story goes, a little gambling debt that somebody owed, and so they owed him the right to buy that lot, or maybe the lot itself at that time. Well, it turns out Mom went before the planning and zoning and gathered all the signatures to change the minds of those powers that be, and not to allow them to put a liquor store in there or a tavern, because it was in the residential neighborhood. Mom gathered all those signatures according to the Dieters that told me the story, and I can say I'm sort of glad she did that, and that's probably where I got my political involvement in life. Didn't even know it at the time, but Mom was Mom, and she wrote her poetry about give a lift to your fellow man, and she was a Sunday school teacher and a missionary of all types. Garnet Bingham, wonderful. Garnet Stephenson, Bingham, Garnet Bingham Stephenson. She was a Bingham. And a great one. And so was my dad, out who worked on the railroad and walked all that distance down to the L&N Railroad as a young man. Always have loved Taylor Mill here and being a part of it. So God bless you folks, and travels with the Stephensons. Glad to be at the Oak Ridge Baptist Church today, and I miss being at Bethesda Community Church. First time I've missed filming the service over there in a year. And but I'll be back there next Sunday filming. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And I missed Tim Frymuth and Greg Jackson, a great fight master, and Herb, and all the other folks. So I'll be back over there next Sunday, though. But I sure did enjoy hearing Randy preach that sermon that he preached about laborers, because he's certainly a laborer. Randy Wallace minister at Oak Ridge Baptist Church. I love going with him to the homeless shelter every fourth Friday, 7 o'clock down at Fairhaven Rescue Mission. Well, you take care, and nice to see you again, folks, here. And I got to show my daughter some houses and my son-in-law some houses today. The good Lord's help, we think we got theirs sold if we can find them the right house to go into. So say some prayers for them. Jeff and Michelle, or Colleen Michelle Foss. Keep some prayers coming in for them. And you can reach me at 859-750-0000. I'm a member of the Board of Realtors and broker. And if you got a house out there that's in the, maybe 300 to 350 range, or even 250 to 300 range, 350, that's in around Union or somewhere over there in Boone County, give us a holler. You got one for rent, give us a holler. 859-750-0000. God bless you and have a great day. We'll close out with a little music from WIOK Radio, 107.5 FM on the radio dial. Gil and Jan Hammond.
Atonement Day, a shepherd cries, another spotless lamb must die. Oh, how could just one sacrifice our God Jehovah satisfy? Year after year the blood would flow, but none could wash me white as snow. Salvation's day fulfilled the plan. The promise came, one holy lamb.
Amen, amen, and amen. Thank you, folks. Traveling with the Stephensons, 859-750-0000. Join us on Facebook or YouTube under John Stephenson.